Okay, guys, starting with the new lecture of 2210, and we are now going to understand the third method, that how we can convert any Denary number to hexadecimal number system. So this was the method which was left to convert. Now we are going to start it with this one. So suppose if a number is like, which is given to you is 7171. This was the Denary number, and the examiner asked you to convert it into the hexadecimal number system. So guys, that method is very easy. You just simply can divide it by 16 up till how. The LCM method, if you remember, you have done in 7th or 8th classes. So that's the very easy thing. So 16, you should divide it by 16. Now what is going to happen? Just you are going to check that in 171 divided by 16, so it's normally give you 160. So if I write 10 over here, so that would be 160. So that's what you're gonna do is, if 171 minus 160, just minus it up over here. So 171 minus 16, so minus 160, it will give you the remainder of 11. And as we know that in hexadecimal number system, A, B, C, D, E, and F, these are all starting from 0 to up till that. And we know that 8 would be written as 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We know that. So 11, 11 we got. So we will write 11 over here. And instead of 11, I'm going to replace it with the alphabet, which is B. So you are not supposed to write this one. Only for your understanding, I have just written over there that how we have got B. Now again, divided by 16 over here. So it cannot be divided because that's the lesser number. So I'm going to place 0 over here, and I'm going to shift this 10 over here. And you know that 10 would be written as A. And the basic thing, how to read this one, you will start from the bottom and goes up till right over here. So you will write 0, A, and B. And before that, you should know that 2 raised power 4 will become 16. So that means when you are ever going to write a hexadecimal number system, you are going to write in 4 groups. So I'm going to place a 0 over here to make it a 4 group. Now this is grouped in 4, and that was the basic hexadecimal number system. When 171 is going to be converted, so the hexadecimal number would be 00AB. That was the system after conversion. Now that was the basic thing, or that was the basic method to convert any Denary number into hexa. Okay. What next we are going to do is same thing. If we're going to deal up with an hexadecimal number system, and they are asked to convert it into any Denary number, So in hexadecimal number, I can take any hexadecimal number like E4A. That was the hexadecimal number, and the examiner asked you to convert it into Denary. So how are we going to do that? That's our base of 16. So I'm going to write it over here, E4A. And guys, what the method is, just write these all words separately, like this, how I'm just writing for you. 4 and A over here for your understanding. And what is that? E, we know that in the hexadecimal number, E is considered as 14, A is considered as 10, and 4 is 4. So converting all first these numbers, then multiplied it by 16, all multiplied by 16, then multiplied by 16, and basic thing, just add these, write these all, okay? And start giving powers from the left hand side to up till right. So if I give powers to that, so I will place 0 over here, 1 over here, 2 over here. Now 16 power 2 is 256. Yes, guys, 16 into 16. That will give you the power 256 multiplied by 14 plus 16 raised power 1 is 16. So 16 into 4, that is 64, plus 16 power 0 is 1 multiplied by 10. So now 14 into 14, 14 into 256, that become 3584 plus 64 plus 64 plus 64 and plus 10, because 16 power 0 would be replaced with 1. Okay, you don't have to write 1 except that 1, because every power which has every number which has a power of 0, that would be considered as 1. Now 3584 plus 64 plus 64 and then plus 10 will give you the sum total of 3658. Now that was the Denary number which was the examiner looking for. Now that is the suitable method to convert any hexadecimal number system to Denary number system. That was the whole conversion which we have done it. And that was all the method which I have just illustrated in my lectures and all that. So again, thanks for listening my lecture.